guys, today's video is going to be the Project Pan Roulette update video for you. So it's the Roulette Pan Collab, I believe is the hashtag. And as with all my Project Pans, I'm going to insert clips as to where I was at the last update so you can see how much progress I've made this month. But I have 6 products in this project that once I've met my goals on them or I finish them up, I will roll in a new product, and this time around I have 2 new products rolling in. I'm going to start off with the products that have been in here the longest, and I'm going to start with the By Terry CC Serum in the shade Apricot Glow. I will insert a clip of where I was last time. And here is where I'm up to now, so I'm down to that bottom line there. I use this as like a base, a primer, sort of glowy base before my foundation. And you would have seen me use this loads and loads in all my Vlogmas videos, my get ready with me's. But it's just a really nice kind of hydrating primer to put on underneath. So as you can see from the markings, I will definitely have this one used up by the next update, because you can see I just have that much left at the bottom, which is less than my previous updates progress anyway. So this one will definitely be gone, but I've really enjoyed using this one. The next one was my NYX powder in the shade Pale. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder foundation, and I'll insert how much I had left last time. This is one of the products that I have completely finished up, so I can roll this out. So I'm thrilled to have an empty makeup product out of this project already. It's really great, and I really enjoyed using this to set down my foundation when I wasn't wearing fake tan, because I am a lot paler, a lot fairer when I don't have my fake tan on. This was the perfect match. So this one's completely gone. And then the next one that was in the original 6 was my Stila Stale Day Lip Liner in the shade Merlot, and I'll insert how much I had left. I don't believe I had that much left anyway. But this product is completely empty. That's rolled all the way up, so there's nothing left in this one. This only took, I think, like 2 uses after that update to be completely done. I just used it all over the lips. It kind of matches this lipstick colour, which is also in this project. I'll come to that in a sec. But I did use this to line the lips when I've been wearing this colour before it ran out. I also had used this as an eyeliner earlier in the project to try and get a bit more use out of it. I did have a couple of bits at the top break off, so just bear that in mind. That's probably why I used this up so quickly. But it is really old and drying up, so I'm thrilled to have this out of my collection. I've had a few Stila lip liners in the past. I've had a more nude shade and a more purpley toned shade. I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head, but they were really nice. So it's definitely not a formula problem, it's just the colour wasn't right for me on that one. So I'm glad that's out. And then moving on to the 3 that I had rolled in. So I had my MAC single eyeshadow in the shade Beautiful Iris. Still no pan, but I could definitely tell a good dip going on in the middle there. And I've only worn this one maybe 3 or 4 times, no, 4 times I think since the last update. But I do wear it all over the lid and under the lower lash line. So I do get quite a fair amount of use out of it every time I do use it, and I would imagine that I'll be able to hit pan on this before the next time if I use it, you know, another 4 or 5 times. Next up I had my NYX cream blush in the shade Boho Chic. This is what we're looking like now. I don't think there's much difference, to be honest. I think I've used this 3 times. I keep forgetting to put this one in, to be honest. I am wearing it today. But I keep reaching for my powder ones, and I need to remember that I've got this in this project. So yeah, 3 times isn't a lot to see progress, but I'm going to remember to work this one into my routine going forward. And then I have my lipstick in the Queen, which is what I'm wearing today. This one's from Charlotte Tilbury, and I had a usage goal on this one of 15 times, and I've used it 4 times, including today. So I won't insert a clip because I really don't think you're going to be able to see that much difference. But what I will do is once I've used it the 15 times, I'll insert a clip because then you'll probably be able to see a little bit of progress. But yeah, so I have 11 more uses on this one. So I need to roll in 2 new products because I've finished off my NYX powder and my Merlot lip liner. So I've got my random number generator up on Google, which is just set to 8 for some reason. And then I'm going to put in a maximum of 50 prompts and generate a new number. So the number I've got is number 16. Now let's get the prompts up. So number 16 is a product you regret buying. And then I'm going to do another selection. And that one is 11. That prompt is a product you don't like. Oh God, 2 very negative ones. The trouble is, if I don't like a product, I've probably used it up or decluttered it by now. But I'm gonna go on the hunt and find 2 products to roll in for those prompts. I've just been rummaging through my collection and I've decided to put in for the product I don't like, I've chosen this foundation. It's from Fenty Beauty and it's their original like Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. And it says it's long wearing. I don't think it is long wearing at all. I have oily combination skin. I saw loads and loads of reviews of this when it first came out for it being like a really good solid matte foundation for oily skin, but it's it's a strange formula, this one. It's very thin and kind of like quite pigmented when it first goes on, but it ends up, when you blend it out, it ends up being quite patchy, and it's got a very powdery matte finish, not like so I have my MAC Fix Plus foundation, so I have my MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation. That's a nice matte finish, but this one just turns into like a powdery kind of look, and the problem with that is it doesn't last on the skin. You end up getting quite oily, and as you blot it kind of becomes patchy. So I definitely don't think this was worth it. And I have got to obviously use it up to try and get it out of my collection. But I've heard the newer formula of this, the less matte one, is nicer. But yeah, I really don't get on with this one. And the shade is too light for me as well. So it's kind of a bit of a bad combination. And this one's in the shade 105. It's just really fair. So I'm going to have to wear this when I have literally no fake tan on at all. And I guess my goal is going to be to finish it up, but there's so much product in here because I've barely used it. So this one's going to be in the project for quite a long time, I would imagine. Similarly, I have this product from MAC. It is one of their mineralised skin finishes in the shade Lightscapade. I bought this because I loved, back in the day, Soft and Gentle. And I've also used up a whole Global Glow, I think is the shade name, which is another mineralised skin finish. I bought this one because I thought it would be a really nice shade for me when I'm a little bit fairer, but it's a completely different formula to those two. It's very, again, powdery, and just it doesn't really translate very well on the skin. So it swatches nicely, but when you swatch it on the hand, it just sort of is a bit nothingy, which is a shame. But I suppose the only goal I can set for this is going to be to hit pan, and there is so much product in here. So again, this one's going to be in here for a very long time. So those are the new 6 products. I've got my By Terry CC, I've got my Fenty Beauty foundation, Lightscapade highlighter, NYX blush, my Beautiful Iris eyeshadow, and my lipstick, which has 11 uses left on it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to stay updated with my progress, then please do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.